23. I'm going to get into some simple movements, Self Myofascial Release movements. I'm just going to use this ball right here. The ball is an amazing tool. You can get it at your friendly neighborhood sporting goods store. But where I like to start with my feet. I think the feet are the most important part of us physically, because they are our connection with the earth. So I'll put that ball down. For the next 50 seconds, I'm just going to roll. Kind of find some spots that are tight. I'm going to stay on it. I'm going to search. Go around by my toes. Search there as well. My instep or my arch. Kind of see what's tight around there. Kind of hold it, breathe through it. Go back around by my heel. Move through there. You know, I guess at 20, 30, 35 years of age, I didn't think this was important. But as I began to study NASM and classes, I began to understand the importance of SMR, Self Myofascial Release, or trigger point therapy. And yoga taught me about the importance of starting with your feet, starting with what we walk on. We use our feet to connect with the ground. That's why in my training, grounding is very important. Taking off your shoes, taking off your socks, and connecting with the earth. So just kind of roll that around a bit. Sussing out places that are really uncomfortable and taking the time to stay on that place, stay on that spot. Feel it. Beautiful. Next, I'm going to take I'm going to go down to the ground, a tabletop position. I'm going to take this ball, I'm going to put it right on my VMO, right on that teardrop of my quad. That's a very tight place for me. I've got torn ligaments, torn ACL, posterior and anterior ligament tear, and a torn ACL. So this is constantly under stress, and I have a lot of tension there. So I really want to work through that spot with this ball. Just move around, and yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable right now. But we're gonna stay with it on the side. Good Lord. We'll flip around. Come to the other side. Stay with that VMO. Oh yeah. That's that's unique. Just kind of hanging there with this movement. Breathing through. Don't trip, just breathe through. Find the peace. It's in there, but you gotta find it. Find it in your breath. I use my elbows to move my body along. I turn that knee different ways, turn that quad different ways. So if you see this on my face, that's what you see. But for the most part, in life, I'm not trying to produce that pain, so I compensate in my movement. Take this, put it right on my chest now. A lot of us work at the computer, so we're really hunched over and tight there. So I take this ball, I'm gonna put it right where my pecs are. I'm just gonna move my arm around, different positions, and just see what's tight in there. Just kind of breathe through it. Connect with it. Observe it. Send it love. It's really important in Self Myofascial Release that we don't punish ourselves. Because they're cells. They're cells. They respond. And if we're so used to putting trauma to it, and we're so used to doing the same thing with our bodies, we're going to get the same results. So try something new. Extend that arm out. Feel that. Just feel that. Breathe through. We started with our feet, went to our VMO. Now we're up by the chest. So those are 3 points of contact with the body that we went through. I'm going to add one other to it. And then it should be, for me, it's 4 points. It's feet, VMO, chest, and next is going to be my calf. So move into position for my calf. Put that ball right there. I notice when I've been running, I get a lot of, I feel tightness, especially my left calf. And with me, if my body is saying something to me along the lines of a disturbance in my muscles, it's a good idea that I listen. When I haven't listened in the past, I've pulled hamstrings, but when I have listened, I pull it up and respect the messaging. That's all it's about in our bodies. What is the messaging, and how am I respecting that message? So, in the future, when you're doing this, I went out of sequence. It's up to you what your pain points are, but I like to start at my feet, come up to my calf, then hit my VMO, then hit my chest, and then I hit my rear delts, all in that area. Supraspinatus. Feel that right there. Let's go to the other side. Sit on that. Oh yeah. Breathe that in. Breathe that in. Wake that calf up. Let it know that we're going to put in some work today. We're going to show it love today. And then we're going to put in the work. So all we're going to do, we're going to show it some love today, and then we're going to put on the work. If you want to, you can keep your hands here and just put that pressure on it, or you can put the opposite leg over top to increase the effectiveness. From there, I'm going to take this ball and move to my back shoulder, my supraspinatus area. We spoke about that earlier. Oh, now that right here is like it's not a crowd pleaser. Woo! So when I'm in this one, I like to take it and just kind of work around. I do a lot of bent over rows, and I'm tight there. As you can see, when I do my overhead movements, the ability for me to move freely overhead is severely lacking. So it's not going to get better with age. need to stay on it. Readjust. Let's get ready to go to the other side. Turn around, you can see that. Back to this area right here. We can't be avoiding that. Oh, I'll go crazy. That needs more work. We'll save that for another show. Stand up quickly. And then check in with my body. Sure, I can turn it up right now. Just want to check in, wake it up. First 5 minutes, the most important part of saving a life. You can ask any first responder, any hospital, any emergency technician, policeman, firefighter. It's the first 5 minutes. So we're working to save our lives. So let's stay with those first 5 minutes. Boom. Thanks a lot for today. That was taking 5 minutes with a ball, tennis ball, and just working on those trigger points in our body. You know where they are, but I just showed you or demonstrated feet, calves, VMO, chest, supraspinatus, back area. Those are mine. So, any questions, comments, please like or subscribe to this video on YouTube. And let's see what we can do together. I'll be 58 in 40 days. You're 20, 30, 40, you probably don't even know that you need it, like me. But as you advance, you're going to find how important it is to work on those key parts of your body as you mature in life, in order to keep those other muscles functioning properly and powerfully for you. Just my take on it, my opinion, my life. So thank you for being here today. Take 5. Have a great day.